Hey there, hi there, ho there, peeps. What it do, what it do, what it do. Whew. I am here today. I am finally starting this new page that I've been trying to start for years. I just go in and out of my times of motivation. Anyway, I think this page is going to be for everyone, but it's going to be basically geared towards those people who are out there like me, who are 40 plus, who can relate to some of the things that I've struggled with in my life. And who knows, somewhere along the way, maybe some of my experiences can help you, and maybe some of your experiences can help me. Please keep your negative comments to yourself. We don't need any internet bullies or bullying going on. Um, Hopefully, I don't have to block anyone. Because we all do have not free speech, but we do have the choice to select what we want to listen to and or not. So first, I want to say that I think that this channel is going to be more of for educational purposes, to start a conversation. Forgive my eyebrows today, guys. You'll see that sometimes I'm gonna go in and out of glam, and you know what? That's okay. I struggled with that for a long time too, trying to fit into a box, trying to be what everybody else wants me to be. But hey, you know what? For the most part, I know who I am. Eyebrows or no eyebrows. So anyway, during quarantine, I bought this book. I don't know if you can see it, and it's probably backwards. It's called "Single Is Your Superpower," by Chase Kenny, Case Kenny. And you know, I have a friend of mine, and we do this thing where we talk to each other back and forth on this platform, and it just gives us the ability to say whatever it is that's on our mind, and then without interruption, and kind of like I'm doing here, and then come back in and chime in for a conversation. This book is a workbook. I'll just like show you briefly. Like I've written some things in there. You go through it and you kind of like really analyze yourself. Um, yeah, like I turned 46 and I'm single. Sometimes I'm okay with that, and sometimes I'm not. I know that some of you out there can relate to that. So what I'm planning on doing right now, at least for a while, is using this book to remember my points. And today I picked it up again because I finished it some time ago. And I'm just going to read. I might paraphrase some of it, you know. But basically, like towards the end of the book, it says, your aim is to be radically honest, right? No holes barred, no time wasted, just honest. Basically, the book is asking you, so when you are dating, like if you feel like you don't want to be single, what is your purpose? What are you looking for? A lot of us kind of just go in with no kind of intentions. And I heard a lot of people say this. I think this is so asinine when people say this. I mean, what do you guys think about this? People say, a lot of my friends and people that I've heard over the years, and I've heard it said to other people, they say you need to like those who like you. Your problem is you don't like who likes you. I really feel that it's not fair to a person who likes me if I just kind of settle and I say, well, these are the type of people that I'm attracting. These are the type of people that like me. So let me just like them. And you can't, I don't think you can I don't think you can force yourself to like people in that way. I mean, I do believe that a connection can come out of something that where there wasn't a connection before. I believe that you can meet somebody and because of their personality or something about them, um, leads you to become attracted to them when you were not attracted to them before. When I say attracted, I mean like sexually attracted to them, physically attracted to them. You feel like romantically attracted to them, right? Um, there are a lot of arranged marriages, and I'm not gonna like say anything against arranged marriages because it is what it is, to each his own, and to each her own. But I mean, for me personally, to be with a guy who, uh, to be with a guy who who's not attracted to me, he sees me as okay, she's pretty, or she's not ugly, but I don't have any attraction to her. That guy, of course, I agree that you should be friends first, but that guy is gonna treat you like, somebody that he's not attracted to. And for me, that's a problem because when I want to hug you, I want to be hugged up, or one of my love languages I've learned, I don't want to get trapped into the love language thing, but one of the things that I appreciate in a relationship is physical touch, right? So I don't want, like, if a guy who I'm not attracted to is like wants to hold my hand, let's just say, or he wants to hug me, I'm going to be like standoffish. And I've dated guys where they were really, really into me, and I really was not. I did not get to the point where I felt any kind of attraction to them in that way, beyond like friendship. So for them, even like sometimes people come behind you and they want to massage your shoulders a little bit. For them, even doing something as simple as that was repulsive to me. Not repulsive in the sense that they have been hideous or ugly, but and even if they weren't ugly, even if I could physically say that they were not ugly, it was still odd, weird, strange, repulsive. Now, for me to go in and say, let me kind of just pretend along and go with it, I really think it's unfair to that person because it's happened for me that there have been situations where I've never became attracted to the person. Like, okay, let me try. All right, let me see, because this is the guy that likes me. Let me play this role, and I never, and you never, and it never happened for me. So therefore, here's this person whose love language is probably, they probably want some type of response. They probably want me to be touchy feely with them. They probably want me to reciprocate what it is that they're doing, and I just can't. You know what I mean? And it's not intentionally. It's not that because I can't intentionally. It's that who wants to act their whole life. An actress, of course. I mean, but in your real life, who wants to act all the time? Like, that's really tiring and annoying. Um, and so as you see, this is my first video for this particular forum, this channel, and I kind of just, sometimes you're gonna see that I get sidetracked, but I think it's great because again, if you can, I'm gonna recommend that you get this book. It's this was I'm not really a book person per se. Um, I'm not really a book person per se, like to be reading books. And I went through this entire book and I filled it out, and especially like workbook type things. It reminds me of school, and that's a whole another story. And I don't have anything against school, you know. I did go in and earn my master's degree, and I do plan to go back and earn, you know, another degree or some more credits to add on to enhance my current career and what it is that I want to do. But I'm just not that person. And so being that I did it and it really triggered thought for me, I would recommend the book. Again, I'm not gonna like verbatim sit down and read the dude's book, but like it is gonna help me to touch the points that I really feel passionate about and would like to have a conversation about. So I really just like touched the surface. I really didn't go through the whole that chapter that I was just mentioning because I got sidetracked. And you'll see that with me that happens a lot. But yeah, that's okay. I spend so much of my life trying to correct myself and trying to be what people want me to be. My dudes, like like I said, I'm 46, and I pray to God that I live to see 100 plus, and that I'm able to take care of myself, and that I'm not like weak and feeble at that age, but I feel like the first half of my life is gone, and I did not live, I did not do what it is that I came here to do. I did not fulfill my purpose, and I don't want to live like that anymore. So it is what it is. So anyway, back to the end of this book. I'm gonna try not to make my videos so long because I do have a lot of friends that I call them ADHD, and there's nothing wrong with having ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. But a lot of people have a hard time listening for a long time. So I guess this probably isn't for them. But I will try to not make the videos so long, um, and kind of break them down into shorter versions. But so the end of the book says to be radically honest, and I guess that's basically what I'm encouraging right now. To be honest with yourself, be honest with others. When you're planning on dating, that's a whole nother topic. Back in the day, for me, when I was growing up, dating meant that dude came to your house and or wherever you met somewhere, however it went, he took you out, y'all went out to places, they were called dates. You went out to eat, you went to the movies, it was called dates. Now, child, I believe if I got this correct, dating means that you're a couple. Go figure. Anyway, dude talking about I'm not dating anybody, so what the hell are we doing? Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Um, but basically, the end of this book is just encouraging you to really know what you want, like really sit down and think about it. What is it that you want? What is your purpose? Are you dating because you want companionship? Are you dating because eventually you want to be married? And then you kind of start to wean out these people that have no intention of getting to that point at all, at least not with you. Maybe not with you, maybe not at all. um, but you just want to be honest with yourself. You just open, honest. No, you don't want to waste your time. I mean, some people want to waste their time. They want a place filler, placeholder. Guys do that all the time. And I'm not saying that guys are the only one that do it, but guys do that all the time. They don't want you. They have no intention of being with you, child. They ain't got no intention of staying with you. They just want you to fill that spot because right now they ain't got nobody, or maybe they got a few people and they haven't figured that they want to give any of them a title, and you're just, you know, um, just there to scratch the itch. Anyway, um, basically, this guy is encouraging us to be proud of yourself for being honest. So, for instance, it says be honest, upfront, and real, and expect the same from someone else. So, I went into this whole thing, and I'm not going to blow anybody up, but I got to a point where I decided, well, this is what I want at this time. And I was dating someone, my definition of dating someone, and the person, everything seemed to have been going well. And then at some point, this crap kind of died off, in my opinion. And I know that happens after a while, but it died off. And you know, I was kind of wondering what's happening, what's going on. So I said, I really don't want to waste time, and I don't want to sit down. I spend a lot of time in my head, and I'm thinking, what did I do? What's going wrong? What went wrong? And so I decided to beef it up and say, okay, I'm going to be brave, because nobody wants to hear the answers to this. It's another story about this 3-year relationship that I'm just going to be very open and transparent. I'm going to try to be as open and transparent as possible, but I won't talk about that relationship right now. But anyway, just in a nutshell, we went on for 3 years, and then when I finally asked the question, because I wasn't sure, like that weight, that dreaded, guys hate to hear the what are we doing? Oh my God. Anyway, the what's happening, because the way things were going, the only thing that was missing was the verbal title. Like, he would introduce me by my name as opposed to this is my girl. And but everything went what everything was I in my opinion was being treated like his girl. And he says to me, I'm wondering why you waited so long to ask that question, child. Anyway, this topic is a loaded topic. So I'm approaching 15 minutes, and I really don't want a single video to go past 15 minutes. But anyway, I guess the question is, what do you feel when it comes down to um, starting a thing with a person, a relationship, when you want a committed relationship, and 3, 4 months pass by and there's no title, and things are still going. Um, they're not as new, so it's not that things are falling apart, but it's just not as new, and you kind of want to know what's happening, like where are we going. Um, are you brave enough to ask that question? What happens if you ask that question and that person doesn't give you an answer? What happens if the person like runs away, like avoids talking to you? What happens if the person gives you an answer that you don't want to hear? Um, what do you think, ladies? All right, and I'm gonna leave that here. Got a lot more to say, but I'm just gonna leave that here. I'm so excited for this forum, and be yourself, guys. Never be afraid to be yourself. Never be ashamed to be yourself. Love, peace, and hair grease. Until next time. I might have my brows done next time.